I'm Leana Houser. I'm the Waste Reduction and Recycling Manager for Johns Hopkins University. And today we're going to do a waste audit at my house. Okay, so before we start, one thing I want to point out. I have my compost, just one bag, a full load of recycling, and a full bag of trash. All of this was generated on during different time periods. That's okay, because the point of this is to go through each waste stream and see if there are opportunities to eliminate things and reduce waste from the start. Diversion is great, and we encourage it everywhere as possible, but really the most important thing is to reduce from the start. So I'm going to go through my compost, recycling, and trash and see, one, did I sort properly, and two, can I eliminate some things and find opportunities for reuse? Challenge accepted.
In order to do a traditional waste audit, you're going to need a few things. Definitely a tarp and definitely gloves. It can get pretty gross. You're also going to need waste. So it could be already sorted, compost, trash, and recycling like mine, or it could be a bag of trash that you're going to sort out things that you could recycle or compost or find opportunities for reuse. If you're old school like me, you'll need a pen and paper. Otherwise, you'll need some other way to record what you are observing. You're doing a traditional waste audit in which you want to look at the percentages of waste that you generate over a set period of time. Then you'll want to weigh your waste. So you'll need a container to put it in, and you'll need a scale. If you're just doing a qualitative waste audit in which you're just looking at items and finding opportunities to remove those items from your waste stream or divert them properly, then you won't need a scale. Okay, now that I've sorted and weighed my trash, recycling, and compost, I've had the opportunity to look at some of the common waste items that I generate and what I could replace with something reusable or eliminate that item from my life. The first thing I noticed was how much glass I use. Now, glass is recyclable, but if you remember from what we announced on campus, glass is not acceptable at all recycling facilities. And so I'm less confident that it is getting recycled in my community. It's also the heaviest material in my recycling. So I'm going to try and replace my bottled wine and beer with alternatives like cans, or for wine, boxed wine. It's definitely come a long way. The second thing that I noticed was my delivery food waste, particularly utensils and condiments. These are items that I don't even need since I'm eating at home. So I pledged to add a note to my online delivery orders, or when I'm calling in my delivery order, and ask that they do not send these items. If they still do, then I'm going to collect them, the utensils, and use them for craft projects. I heard that you can donate them to places like Scrap Be More, where they sell upcycled craft supplies. And then, there's always the drawer of, soy sauce packets and ketchup packets. And I'll just make sure I try to use those before I buy any new ketchup or soy sauce or whatever. Lastly, my paper towel waste and the compost. This is a tricky one because when you live with other people, which most of us do, you have to make compromises. So while we use cloth napkins exclusively for eating, reusable cloth rags have been a bit of a bone of contention in my household. So we go through a lot of paper towels. While we do compost them, it's still waste that we could avoid. So I'm going to commit to trying reusable rags again, but making sure I replace them every day so they don't get stinky, which my husband does not like. So there you go. There are certainly other items I could work on replacing or eliminating, but I'll save that for another day. Now I challenge you to do something similar. You don't have to dig through your trash like I did, but try to observe either your household waste or rooms in your house where you use a lot of products, especially like single-use or plastic products, like bathrooms, kitchens, etc. So see if you can find alternatives to single-use items and ways to reduce packaging. Send your video or pictures to homewoodrecycling@jhu.edu, and we will post them on our social media the third week in June. We are celebrating waste conscious living. Less is more. It's our theme for the month of June. So we want to showcase what you are doing as well. I specifically want to challenge the lovely ladies of sustainability, Jessica Bast and Lizzie Grabowski, for the JHU At Home Waste Audit Challenge. I know you both are up for it. Thanks. Have a great summer.